Oh, is it working? Or is it this one? Just a second. これかな? Or was it this one? Oh, it must be this one. Hello, how's it going? Good to see you, good to see you. Hi, hi. いらっしゃい. Is that a BBL I spy? Yes, that is BBL you spy. Yes. Yeah, you guys. Oh my god, today I'm thinking about doing like a short stream today because I have a lot to do. I probably have to go what was it? Grocery shopping today. Hi Kaiden, thank you so. Oh my god, 45! Holy shit! Kaiden すごい45日連続視聴中だってやば。Thank you. Oh my man, true friend over here. Damn. Thank you. Oh my god. 45. Oh my god. Are you guys reading this? Never miss a stream. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. ありがとう。45回連続配信を見てるってことは1ヶ月以上ね、私が配信をつけると、カイリンはね、来てくれるってことだよね。ありがとう。True Chad. I know you are busy. I know everybody's busy, but I really appreciate people coming into my stream and, hanging out with, technically a nobody like me, so I'm really grateful. Oh my, you guys, finally my needle came in. これ来たよ Needle! Yes! Did you guys heard about the news? That this one kid, the kids are microwaving these and they're getting really hard, and I don't recommend microwaving these. Please, if you have a kid or if you're watching this and have a needle, if you want to make your needle softer, you can just run it under like a warm water from your faucet and then make it a little bit warmer, but please don't microwave this. Yeah. So this is something called needle. It's like a it's like a kid's toys, I guess, but I got this because I have this really bad when I get anxious, I pick on my skin a lot, and I heard that these actually work for that. Yeah, this is what I brought with. So yes, when I went to watch Wicked 2, I sneaked this into my purse. And then I was watching the movie and just constantly squishing this, and it felt so good. It looks fun to squish, yes, and it looks like an ice cube. It's very clear, and it have almost it's not like a normal squish. It almost feels like a melted candy. You know how the hard candy is melted? Almost like molasses or like a syrup inside. I like it. これさ、ニードってやつさ、買ってみてすごいね、買ってよかった。今年買ってよかったもの結構ね、上位に入ってくるのかなと思った。超気持ちいい。水飴のような、なんかね、触り心地っていうのでね、買ってみたんだけど、すごいめちゃめちゃ気持ちいい。で、映画館こないださ、ウィケッド2見に行った時に映画館でさ、これ忍び込ませてさ、ずっとムニムニしながら映画見てたらすごいね、リラックスできた。Yeah, it's probably good for someone like me who have agoraphobia. When I go to the I really like the movies, but sometimes my agoraphobia is so bad. I get panic attack when I go into like a dark place. So that's one of the the anxiety I have, I guess. But I was eating popcorn and Daisy was next to me, and I was just constantly fidgeting it with this, and I felt pretty okay. My agoraphobia didn't bother me, so I think this works and I like it. これね、本当にね、ストレス解消とかにもいいかもしれない。Is that a thick as a Daisy BBL? Yes, it is. It's almost exact the same size as Daisy BBL. Yes, Daisy の BBL 並みのでかさに なってるよ。Oh my god. Oh, you know, my hairdresser was asking about the BBL Daisy campaign. She was like, did your stuffed animal got launched? And I was like, yes, it did. And I showed her the picture, and my hairstylist was like, oh, this is so cute. She was like, wow, this is actually good quality. And I'm like, yep. Maybe I should bring it and show it to her. Yeah. Hi Ronan. Hi Uroboros. How's it going? Hi Beernap. So yes. And I see you Oracle. Yeah. Hi Basti. It's so good. It's so good. So and then one more fidget toy that I have, and I really like this one too. This is like a fidget spinner, but it's called like a stimmy stick. And I think I showed this to you guys, but this has been really good too. When I feel anxious or when I feel like my panic attack is coming, I just grip onto this, and it feels it kind of hurts a little bit, but it kind of helps me ground, you know. The grounding is like really good. これも良かった。このスティミースティックってやつなんだけど、なんかね、なんかこうちょっとさ、パニック発作とかを起こすとき、グラウンディングって言ってさ、大丈夫だよってさ、自分の頭に言い聞かせるその行動をね、グラウンディングって言うんだけど、なんかグラウンディングの方法で自分の身の回りにある紫色のもの3つ答える、黒色のもの4つ答えるとか、そういうグラウンディングの方法もあるんだけど、なんかこっちの方がね早くて、なんか直感的に握るとなんかそのパニック起こしそうだなと思う時にこれギュッて握ったりすると、なんか痛いせいかさ、ちょっと痛いのなんかわかる、跡がつくので、なんかね良かった。 You have the ring one? Oh, also I wanted to find a way how to possibly send you the fidget toy I showed last time, the ring one, to me. You know, there's probably no way to send me stuff because I do have a PO box that I pay here in Japan, but I think it's just for me sending stuff out because like they told me, I was like asking them, hey, what if I receive something? And they were like, oh, you need to pay extra like $100 for that monthly. And I was like, what the hell? So I don't think I can receive it, but one day if I go to a convention and then maybe like, you know, if we meet up, maybe that time you can pass it down to me. Yeah, because like my PO box, like I think if it's like a, well, I need to ask Daisy about that because like this contract was kind of specific, and I was like, what the, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate how like the Japanese PO box system is like so weird. It's like you have to pay for it, and they have like limitation. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, so maybe one day when we meet up or when you come to Japan, and if I'm doing like an art gallery, yeah. But besides that, I don't know how to receive stuff. That's okay. I have to plan out a possible conversation date if I ever get the chance to. Never been to one. You know, or you can just send me like the Amazon link that sells that spinner, and then maybe I can just buy it. So I can have the same thing as you did. Yeah, I can do that. That might be like a little bit faster. Yeah. Oh, you never went to a convention? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I don't really go to convention, dude. But someday I want to. I want to go to a American or whatever convention. Yeah. It'll be so cool. So, and then, what else? And you guys, guess what? Guess what? So, me and Daisy. So, this is Daisy and this is me. Finally, I have my own... Finally, I have my own Daisy stuffed animal, and I have my own self here. So, you know, we can do some conversation. So, me and Daisy went to Komeda Coffee. Komeda Coffee is like a cafe here in Japan, and they are doing a Pokemon collaboration. So I went there with Daisy, right? And then you know, when you order one Pokemon themed snack, you can get like a gacha. So we did. I forgot where my Bulbasaur went. I think I put it somewhere, but I forgot. And then so it's basically like this. Also, the school I attended made a fidget, and it was made from a 3D printer, so I have to look for it. Oh darn! Oh my, but thank you, Ouroboros. So isn't this cute? A Pokemon, so it's like Pokopia collaboration, and they give you this charm, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. But I wanted the Drifloon charm because it's all purple. And then yesterday I went to the coffee place at 7 a.m. and then I ordered the Pokopia food, and tada! I finally got it! Yay! So cute! This is so perfect. See, it says Komeda coffee. It's so cute! Oh my god! The Ditto, I love Ditto. So cute, so cute. So cute. これかわいいよね、めちゃめちゃ。すごいね。よかった、よかった。Yeah, I like it. It's so cute. So I had Bulbasaur. I don't know where that went. So I have the purple one, blue one, and then the green one. And I think the last one was Charizard, Hamilton. So, you know, I wanted Hamilton too. But I actually got two of this. I got two Squirtle, and I got this, and I got Bulbasaur. So I couldn't get Hamilton. But they're gonna do this again. They're gonna have Pokopia Pokemon collaboration pretty soon. So the second season will be focused in like a lot more different Pokemon. I made iced coffee, but it don't taste good. Iced coffee 作ったけどあんま美味しくないかも。And tada! You guys look! I bought this too. So as a souvenir, they were selling this. So Komeda Coffee serves their orange juice in a glass bottle like this. So if you go to their store and get like a OJ or like some kind of kids drink, they serve you in this like round glass jar. It's exactly like this. They made like a replica of it, and they made it as Pokemon. Isn't this so cute? This was 2,000 yen. It was like about $15. I was like, damn, that's a little expensive, but I guess it's Pokemon price. So I bought it. I was like, you know what, the hell with it, I'ma buy it, you know, just enjoy the festivity. And I bought this, and Daisy was like, ooh, what you gonna use it for? Maybe you can put some pencils and stuff like that. And then I was thinking about, like, if I put the pencil in like this, what am I gonna do with the lid? Because the official Pokemon, they were showing it like, oh, you can put your pencil in here. But then I was like, well, it's a little too small for it. So I actually have a perfect idea. I have my kneaded rubber eraser, and that's what I'm doing. I'm putting all of my kneaded eraser, so it's gonna be nice. It's not gonna get dried out, but it's still like secured in a very cute box like this. 練り消し入れとしてね、使ってます。これめちゃめちゃ可愛い。公式はね、なんかペンとか入れてもいいよっていう、飲んじゃダメっていう。ここからなんかドリンクは入れないでねっていう話だったので、小物入れとしてこれ売ってる、2000円で売ってるんだけど、今コメダで。で、私はね、練り消し入れとして使ってる。So cute! I love Ditto and Drifloon. I love purple. Oh, Hamilton! Doesn't he look like Hamilton rather than Charizard? ハミルトンもいるよ。なんで人影のことハミルトンって呼ぶのかわかんないけど、ハミルトンって呼んでるらしい。Hamilton. Charmander? It's not Charizard? What is Charizard? Am I making crap up? Charizard? It's not Charizard. It's Charmander? What is Charizard then? What? I said it was Charizard. It's Charmander? What? Wow, well, I'll call it Hamilton either way. I will call him Hamilton. Charizard is a third evolution? Oh, that's why. Oh, and then, so I have to tell you guys, I went to watch Wicked 2 with Daisy, and we were eating this like immaculate popcorn. Oh my god, the popcorn looks so like it almost looked like it was 3D printed. Don't you guys think so? Does that go in the BBL of the plush? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it might. So me and Daisy went to Wicked, and we were watching Wicked. And then, oh my god, Wicked 2 was so good. I love it. But unfortunately, it seems like it wasn't a big hit here in Japan. But me and Daisy, we were crying. It was a great story, and you know, like I saw Daisy cry too. It's very rare for Daisy to cry, but she was like, oh my god, this is so good. And then I was watching, but at this point, me and Daisy did not realize that after the movie, I forgot my thing that I bought. Because like we were in an executive seat, and I was sitting in this executive seat. The executive seat have like this kind of like a place you can put your cloak in it. So like I put all of my like handbag, my jacket, and then I was sitting, and then I totally forgot I bought a Stanley cup from Starbucks, and this was like the Sakura Cherry Blossom Edition Stanley cup. A VIP dog, yes. Because like Daisy have a big BBL. She needs to have that executive seat. She can't sit on a normal seat, you guys. She needs to have the executive seat. So, you know, when I go to the movie with Daisy, we're always sitting at the VIP seat, right? So basically, I totally forgot. We went back, but we always watch the late night show when I'm in the movie. So like it was past 12 o'clock, the mall was closed, and the next day I had to retrieve it back. And this is a Stanley cup I accidentally almost forgot to retrieve. So this is like the Sakura edition, and it's so cute. It's like very small, and I like it. I think it's very pretty. なんかこれさ、映画館で忘れてきちゃったの。これね、買ったの。スターバックス、その日さ、スターバックスでこの桜エディションのスタンレーカップがさ、売ってたから可愛いと思って。ちょっとグラデーションなの。Like, do you see that ombre effect? It's a little bit yellow. Like, it's like really, like pinkish purple here. So pretty, right? So I was like, ooh, and it's like glittery too. You see that rainbow shine? I was like, oh, this is so me. So I bought it. But then I forgot it at the movie theater. But and then I was like really anxious. I was like, oh no, what if somebody throw it away? And then Daisy was like, it's fine. It's Japan, you know. We don't live in America. And I was like, what? She was like, it's Japan. Nobody will touch people's stuff. And I was like, oh, because like I think I still have that United State mentality, I guess. I feel like people gonna throw it away or like do bad stuff to it. But Daisy was like, nah, this is Japan, you know. And Daisy said that she dropped her purse, but the next day she got it untouched. So I was like, dang. So it's true. So nobody touches your belonging here. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then next day I got this back, and I've been using this cup, and it's like kind of tiny, but it's perfect. It's perfect size for sushi, I guess. Yeah. そうでなんか忘れちゃったの、その映画館でそのスタンレーカップで、そしたらさ、なんかどうしようみたいなで、レートナイトショーだったからさ、取り戻せなくて、もう12時過ぎてて、モールも閉まってたからさ。でも結局デイジーが大丈夫よ、ここはねアメリカじゃなくて日本なんだからね、そう落とし物っていうのは誰も基本的に触らないよって言われて、へーって本当みたいな、なんか噂では聞くじゃん、日本はさ安全だから大丈夫みたいな。でデイジーも私もねこの間お財布自分のさ会社の敷地外かどうかで落としちゃったけど、次の日ちゃんと帰ってきてるから大丈夫だよって言ってたら本当だった。大丈夫だった。アルファさんいらっしゃい。 I know, here in the United States, you'll never see that cup again. Yep. When I was working at Mall of America, I put my backpack inside this locker. And it was like an employee locker. And, I remembered, I was like, ooh, I don't have a lock. And then the other employee was like, oh, that's fine. It's employee locker. Nobody will steal it. But my whole entire bag got stolen. And I was like, whoa. And after that, I was working for them a little bit, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna stop working at Mall of America because I don't want to work with a, place that have a thief in it, Yeah. ADHD revealing toy? Yeah, relieving, yeah. Yeah, high trust society is neat. If drop my purse around here, I'd have to block all my credit cards and that, yeah. Yeah, my whole entire purse, my cell phone, my ID, my makeup, everything was stolen. And so I was like, after working, I had a summer job in Mall of America, and I was like the receptionist, right? And then my bag got stolen, so I couldn't really like go home too because like everything was stolen. And then I still remember Mall of America, the manager kind of lady. She was like, she was like, oh no, like oh, I'm so sorry that happened. And then but then like she was like, well, it's kind of like lesson learned, right? Like you're not supposed to put your belongings without a lock. And I was like, this lady was like an artificially nice lady. She act like she cares about the humanity, and like she's like, oh, let's respect other people's culture. But then she will come up to me and be like, oh, it's kind of like lesson learned kind of moment, right? And I was like, that's kind of shady. Yeah. And then so basically after that, like I remember, so this guy who told me you don't have to like lock your stuff because it's safe here, he felt really bad. And then he was a fucking weirdo too. She a preacher type? Yeah, she is. And then so this guy, like, I was so angry because like working at Mall of America, it was like really strange because so this guy, he was like, he really wanted to be friends with me or something like that. I don't know what was his deal. And he was like, yeah, I like anime, blah blah blah. I play video games too. And then he was like, oh, like I'll tell you where the locker is. So this is my first day working at Mall of America, right? And he's like, yeah, you can put your stuff in this locker. And I was like, should I lock? Oh, I don't have a lock. And he was like, oh, it's fine. I always put my stuff in the locker and nobody steals it. And of course, nobody steal his stuff, I guess. But, somebody stole mine. And I was like, oh no. Because he was fine. Everybody else was fine. But for some reason, my shit got stolen. So, like, the next day, he bought me a backpack from Target or something like that. And he was like asking the manager if it was okay to like gift me like a backpack because he felt really bad. And I thought that was kind of nice. But like, if I don't know, like, do you do you feel the weirdness coming out from this dude? I don't know. I feel like he was like, oh, I got you this backpack, Sushi. And it was like, oh my god, it was like very, like, you know how like Sushi Dog, like I talk like this and everything, but like I when I'm dressed up, like when I'm at work, I wear like a lot of gray, black, navy blue, those kind of color. I never do pink. And he bought this like really, really bright pink, really cute backpack with like a zebra stripe, and it looks very very he may have been interested in you, but who knows? I don't know. I don't know. But it was like so weird. It was like almost like Dora's Explorer type of back. It was huge and it was like so like Do you remember that store called Claire? And I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, oh, thank you. I mean, like I appreciate it. And then, but after he gave me that backpack, he started to be like really like strange. Maybe I don't think he had friend, so maybe he thought that because I'm from Japan and Japan is a country of anime, right? So like he was like really, so like Minneapolis is a very interesting state. The anime doesn't do very well there. A lot of people don't care about anime. So I think he wanted a friend like that. And then Sushi's the Explorer. And then so like yeah, I did appreciate his accountability, but like after that, he would go up to the managers and then he would ask if he can have the same break time as I. And then I still remember this was kind of weird, right? Like ain't that kind of weird? So like I was the receptionist, so I will go to the east wing, the north wing, the west wing, and when people enter, there's like an information center, and I was like, the girl who stood there, and if people ask me, hey, can I get a wheelchair? I'll be like, yeah, and then I'll help them out. Or like people will ask me, where's Haagen-Dazs? I'll be like, oh, it's at the first floor, and the reception thing. And I remember he would like ask like oh, can Sushi and I have the same break? And then he would like request the same exact break time as me so we can eat lunch together. And then like at first I was like, well, he helped me out and he was nice enough to buy me backpack, so I was like, I didn't really complain. So I was eating lunch with him and he was like, oh, do you wanna go eat like dinner with me maybe like next week, after work? And I was like, is he hitting on me, or like what is the or maybe he felt sorry for me because he said that, oh, you don't have to lock anything and my shit got stolen. And then ain't that kind of bit odd? But then one time, so this manager came up to me and she was like, hey, this guy, so let's call him Bob, right? So let's say, okay, Bobby is asking me to always have you to have the same break time, and are you okay with that, Sushi? And I was like, I mean, like, I guess I'm okay. Like, he was nice enough to buy me the backpack and everything. So I guess I'm fine with it. And and she was like, I mean, she was like, no, Sushi, not like that. I mean, like, are you interested in him? And I was like, no, not like that. And I was like, oh, hello from YouTube. Hi. We're talking about this weird experience I had in Mall of America. Oh my god, I hate being in that uncertain territory. So, yeah, and I thought that was pretty wild, right? Is either Bob trying to hit on you or genuinely concerned and feel sorry of you after the incident? I thought maybe he felt guilty because like the first day working there, he told me, oh, here's a locker, you don't have to lock it. And then my shit got stolen, right? So maybe he felt bad, but I don't know. Bro, Sushi be like the meme, is she into me? Very hard to tell when you are basically standing in the bedroom already. Hi Seigi, how's it going? But yeah, it's so weird. Like, so I still don't know. Hi Ankparp, how's it going? I still don't know, guys. To this day, I still don't know, like, what was his point, right? The pink doors explorer backpack. Like I swear, it was like a pink. Like I never saw anything as pink as that. Well, I don't even have it. Let me see. So like, it was like pink, kind of like these kind of color. Like it was pink. The basic pinkness was like this. And then it had like maybe like a purple. It had like a purple zebra stripe on the handle part and stuff. It's so much pink, and I was like, damn. And I don't wear pink. I always wear black or gray. I wear only monotone color. Like even today, I'm wearing black, right? So you know, like I don't wear pink. Oh no, not the zebra stripe. Yeah, it had like a zebra stripe on the, you know, the backpack, the holding thingy. You know, he said he bought it at, what was it, Target or, what was it? Not Sears, not JC Penney. I think he bought it at the mall because he said that he gonna get me a nice backpack or something like that, and I was like, what the heck? But it was like so, I mean, I appreciate it, like I'm not complaining, but at the same time, you know, I was like, damn, like what, it's so pink, you know? I have no idea what brand. I don't think it was I think it was a no brand. Yeah, it's a thought that counts, but like, but then I was telling about this to Daisy when I came to Japan, right? And Daisy was like, so you telling me this guy, Bobby, took you to the locker room and said that put your stuff in here? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, so he doesn't lock his stuff. Most of the people do not lock their stuff and then never get stolen. But for some reason, your stuff got stolen? And I was like, yeah, Daisy, that's what happened. And Daisy was like, she was like, maybe I'm paranoid, but do you think Bobby stole your shit? What kind? And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, maybe he was really into you, and he wanted to have your makeup, lipstick, and like, you know, like taste, like taste it. And I was like, please, no, Daisy. I was like, no, Daisy. And she was like, it's okay, you know, there's creep out there who do that stuff. And I was like, no. I was like, no, Daisy, no. Daisy crazy. I don't know. Daisy was saying that he probably stole it. Because I had my makeup and everything in it, and maybe she was like, yeah, maybe he was like licking your lipstick and putting your foundation on. I was like, why you torture me like that? デイジーもそれ言ってた。そいつが盗んだんじゃないとか言って、でもそうおかしくない？なんで私のものだけ盗まれたのって話じゃん。He made us right. Oh no. Yeah, Daisy think Bobby stole. Daisy was like, yeah, I think he did it. And I was like, why? And then she was like, but think about it, Sushi. Everybody else put their stuff in the locker without locking and no one's get stole. But it's your first day today and then your shit gets stole? And I was like, do you think Bobby stole it? And she was like, why do you not connect those two dots? Like, of course he will. He was the one asking the manager to take the same ass break as you. That is stalker behavior. And I was like, what? But I don't know. It's false accusation. We don't have any evidence towards Bobby, so I can't really say it. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Her instincts are always right. My God, that's what Daisy said too. She said, my instinct is always right. Honesty was also my thought. It's okay, nobody steals anything. Well, yeah, if he is the one stealing it. Oh my God. But it is kind of weird, right? Everybody else's stuff is fine when they put it in the locker without locking. Oh my god, if he ain't into you, it's definitely crossing the boundary. Stalker might not be too far off. Yeah. Is she be onto something here? Do you think it's true? Like it's too close for someone that hasn't known you for a long time. Yeah, like it was my first day, and yeah, the moment I step into the the break room and stuff, and there's everybody, he was like, tried to be like super friendly. So yeah, it's definitely sus. Also no evidence, but yeah, it's the best to back on. So after that, like I was working at Mall of America, and I just like felt like Mall of America was weird. Like I don't know, like I didn't like it. Like they had several like weird, like definitely, because it's, I don't know, like it had like a Nickelodeon studio, and it was like really focused on kids, but like I don't know if it was like a good place like to work at, because I felt like it's like a little maybe like toxic, like a toxic positivity, right? 40/60, yeah. And so like I quit, like before my, like it was my summer job, so I wasn't intended to do a long work there. But one day I remember this like lady started to, like this lady bullied me a little bit. And you know how like I have gray hair, so since when I was 15, I became like anorexic, so I couldn't eat a lot, and that really, I think the stress of being like anorexic made my hair turn gray. So since 15, like 90% of my hair is like really white. So but every month I have to dye it, because I don't like having like gray hair. And it was like such like a almost like a like a complex for me, like I always felt insecure about, like I was 15 and people were like bullying me, like they will like make fun of my hair and be like, oh, you have a granny hair, oh, like your gray hair is coming out. So like I was like, oh, I was like, okay, then I'ma dye it. So I dye it black every month, but still like my roots shows, right? Like I have to do it once a month. And this lady, she was like, shame on her, she was like way older than me. She was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't touch you, I might get gray hair too. And like this is Mall of America, right? Like when I used to work there as a summer job, and this lady, yeah, and then yeah, and then I was like, I mean, like I think she was jealous, like she was really jealous of like younger girls maybe. And that's the only thing that she can make fun of. So like that's what, yeah. And she was hated too. Like nobody liked this lady because she was like really annoying. So, and then I was like, okay, so my shit gets stolen, I'm getting bullied, and this lady makes fun of my gray hair and working. And then I was a receptionist, and one day the manager came up to me and they're like, yeah, we don't have a lot of people working at the Nickelodeon part, and I had to go to the theme park area, and I had to like help out. And then I was like, and I hated it. I hated in the Nickelodeon studio. I hated it. It was like really bad. And so I decided after that shift when I worked at the Nickelodeon. Yeah, it's it's so weird. And this Bobby was like working in the Nickelodeon too. Like Bobby was mainly doing the attraction stuff, and he would like navigate people and stuff. So like, and then after going into Nickelodeon, I was like, nope, I don't think I can work here no more, because I was signed when I started to work here. My reason to work here was I was a receptionist, not the Nickelodeon studio. I know some job requires to help out, but this didn't feel right, Hi, Zimbaya, how's it going? Hey honey, how was work today? Oh, the usual bullying teenagers and stuff. What a sad lady. Yeah, sad, very sad lady. People. I think I don't know. That is some weird aura type of crap there. You know, the Nickelodeon stuff and all that crap going on. And I had like, you know, this Bobby always wanting to have a break with me, and he used to complain. He was like, I can't believe the manager doesn't let us have the same break. And I was like, well, I mean, you know, I was like, well, you know, that I was like, well, what are you gonna do, right? And so I was getting tired of all of that, and after working at the Nickelodeon, I was like, okay, I'ma quit. I was like, I'ma quit. Yeah, it is what it is. And I said, you know, it is what it is. You know, we're not special. Like, you know, we don't have to have the same break, you know? Gray was your wisdom streaks? I should have said that, but I didn't know that word. But yeah, and so... Yeah, and it was so interesting working at the Mall of America because, like, we saw so many crap. People were like spraying pepper spray, and they didn't do anything about that. Like, a lot of the times a customer will go like really like crazy, and you know, but they brushed it under the rug, like oh, nothing happened. They didn't care about the safety of the worker. Not at all, not at all. So I was like, yep, I like going to Mall of America as a customer, but I did not like working there. So I quit. I quit within like 3 or 4 months. I was like, because it was like a summer job, and I was like, oh, was it maybe not even 3 or 4 months, maybe like 2 months. It felt so long though. It was like really bad. It was grueling, you know? Yeah, don't work there. Not even as a part-time. Yeah, it was really bad. So that was my experience at working there. But then after I quit working there, I was like, I really liked Mall of America though, because like back in the day, Pokemon Go was really big. And when I was working at Mall of America, I used to like have my Pokemon Go on, and when I have to go to the West Wing, to the North Wing, I would just do Pokemon Go. I remember that. Hi! Hello, thank you so much for the 13 months. We talking about BBL punishment? Yes. And then so, then after that, I became just a normal customer. I would go to Mall of America and do some raid events, just spin. It was so good. Mall of America was great for Pokemon Go. Hi Scooby, how's it good? How's it going? Yeah, so it's a good place as a customer, but if you wanna have a summer job, never. It's no good. It's no good, you know. Howdy. The first day Pokemon Go release was fun. I saw basically everyone outside. It was so good. Pokemon Go was so fun to play. Like, I would go to Mall of America and, you know, do this all day. And then, like, I would go to Starbucks, have, like, a unicorn frappe. And then I'll be like, yeah, it's so fun. And then, like, you know, man, Pokemon Go was so fun. Like, I used to battle with strangers. You know, it was so good. It was so good. But I guess we have Pokopia now, so we are hooked on that. Summer jobs, I did Macy's summer and winter. Oh, you did? How was working? Wait, maybe he got my backpack from Macy's. Maybe that was it. Not Target. Not Sears, not JCPenney. It's Macy's! Oh my god, I forgot about Macy's. Yeah, he probably got it from Macy's, guys. Yeah, you know what? But you know what's crazy? I remember working at Mall of America. Like, the rumor said that you could see a ghost. Like, around, what was it? Like, I think it was near Nordstrom building. And like, if you at night, if you're like working there, and you know, like at night when we are closing, we'll like get our money bag and put it in the what was it? The safe? And then I remember like there was a rumor that you'll see like a ghost of lady like wandering around. Like they'll go like back and forth, like walking, like it's like a silhouette, like almost like a fog. A lot of people was saying that they saw that, and I remember I was like, "What at Nordstrom?" And I was like, and then my coworker was like, "Yeah, so that's why a lot of people don't want to do night shift because like there's like they some people will see it and they get like creeped out." And then I remember like I was like. I researched about that, and I guess like in Mall of America, like long time ago, this lady got killed nearby Nordstrom, or was it Macy's? I forgot. It was like Nordstrom, Macy's, JCPenney, Sears, those kind of place. This lady got pushed off of the building or something like that, and she passed away. And it was on the news and stuff like that. And we were like talking, do you think it might be this lady's like lost soul wandering around at Nordstrom? And yeah, it was kind of creepy. Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, it was very interesting. But everywhere, even in Japan, if you work at a place like this, at a mall or like a bookstore, everybody say, oh, like there's a ghost. So yeah, very interesting. But anyways, guys, today I'm thinking about working on my manga a little bit, but today we're gonna have like a short stream because I have to go grocery shopping and all that. So I'm thinking about maybe working on my line art of my manga. So tomorrow we can like do screen tone and drawing background and stuff. So that's my plan for today. で、今日はね、配信ね、ちょっと短めに終わらせようかなと思ってて、なんでかっていうと、なんかね、今夜多分私ね、買い出ししなきゃいけなくて、で、ちょっと買い出しのため、なんか配信やるとすごい疲れちゃうからさ、外行きづらくなっちゃうの。だからちょっと2時間ぐらいの配信にして、残りの1時間はその漫画の線画を、iPad でやる作業にしたいかなと思う。I need to do my nails too. Yeah, so let me go grab my stuff. I'll be right back. ちょっと待っててね。iPad とか持ってくる。Okay, I'm back with Coke too. I'ma drink some Coke. Graveyard shift is peaceful, yes. ただいま。Yum. Okay. I upgraded my iPad to iPad Pro. And I think it makes it like way better. 最近ね、iPad を iPad Pro にしたせいかすごいね、作業がしやすい。やっぱりね、iPad Air だっけ、一番安いのだとね、容量がさ、ちょっとね、少なすぎて大変だったから。I was using like a metal tip. I don't know if I liked it. I'm trying to open this, but I can't open it. これなんか開けようとしてるのに全然なんか開かないやん。Why can't I open this? I don't know. Wouldn't it just pop up? I'll be damned, you guys. What the hell? なんで開かないのこれ。びっくりするんだけど。I can't open this. Why? The hell? Yeah, this is so weird. Do I need to break it? なんでこれこんなに頑丈に開かないんだ？ Do I need to use like a scissor and pop it open? What? Hammer die? I probably need it. I don't know. It don't. You guys, it don't open. It's like stuck. Interesting. I see like a hinge here, and then I see these like indents here, so I was thinking like if I open it from here it should work. なんでこれ開かんないんだろうね。Yeah, it doesn't open. Ah, it did. Woo! Oh, that was weird. Okay, finally opened. I'm not gonna put this in here ever again. I'll just put it here. Throw this away. I was using like a metal tip like this. I really liked it, but I don't know. It didn't really work for my Apple Pro Pencil. なんかね、Apple Pro Pen でね、なんかメタルティップがさ、あんまりうまく使えなくて、なんでだろうって思ってたんだよね。 Yeah, the metal tip might be dangerous. That is true. The metal tip felt really nice, like you can draw. Yeah, I don't know, when you get used to the metal tip, this feels really like strange. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, I'm not. Oh my god, maybe I need to go back to the metal tip. It felt so weird using this. But using the metal tip makes it feel kind of strange too. Like it gets wonky. I feel good drawing with like a really precise tip, but at the same time, it feels strange. Yeah, definitely. Always peaceful watching an art streamer, is it? Yeah, I use like a paper feel screen here. So it's gonna be like an anti-glare. So yeah, I like using the paper feel.なんかね、ペーパーフィルム使ってる。Yeah, it feels like too slippery without it, and I don't like that. You know, some people, when you're drawing like manga and stuff, some people, you know how some people are like manga critics, right? Even though they don't know, you know, like how to draw anything. But like I remember this one lady on Twitter was saying that somebody came up to her and like because she posts her manga on, you know, like X, and somebody told her that her art style looks so old. Like you have an old art style. And I was like, what is an old art style? I didn't get that. I was like, do you mean like the 90s, 70s styles? I actually like it though. I like the old manga style. But I don't think that should be a bad thing. And then I'm thinking, is my art style old? Like, I never had anybody tell me that, but at the same time, what is old? What art style, what anime style looks old? Yeah, isn't it like, isn't it about taste? Yeah, so I didn't get it. Like, I was like, why is this lady getting shit from? She was like, yeah, like, you know, people say that my art style is old. And I was like, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just preference, you know?なんかね、この間さ、ツイッターかなんかを見てたらね、なんか女の人がね、自分のね、イラストのタッチが古臭いとよく言われるみたいな話をしてて、古臭いその漫画の描き方っていうか、古臭いイラストが古いって言われたんだよねみたいな言ってた人がいたんだけど、古臭いってなんだろうと思った。どういう作品っていうか、どういうイラストがさ、なんか古いって一般的に思われちゃうんだろうね。Me too, Alpha. It's like old manga style having like this kind of blush. なんか古いっていうとこういう感じなのかな。こういうさ、カモメみたいな、何こうほっぺた描いたりとかなのかな。古い、私結構さ、なんかそのいわばさ、古い漫画スタイルすごい好きなんだけど、90年代とかさ、なんかまさになんかこう、例えばねえ、なんかベルサイユのバラとかさ、もちろん高橋誠先生のスタイルとか、なんかああいう結構私はそういうの好きっていう感じだったけど、あれなのかな、なんかよくそれがね悪いみたいなさ言い方をすごいされる人がめちゃめちゃ多いの。それってただの好みじゃないと思ったんだけど、違う？私好きなんだけど、古い90年代風みたいなさ結構好き。ねえ、ガラスの仮面とかさ、私見たことはないんだけど、なんか絵柄はわかるわ。ああいうのなんかね、ああいう感じのさ作品って古い、まあ確かに古臭いのかもしんない。でも私はねちょっとね好きなんですよ、そういうの。だから なんかそのツイッターでね、なんかその人がそう言ってて、なんか辛辣なことを言われたみたいな。それをさ聞くとどうなんだろう。なんか古臭いスタイルでもすごいさ人気な人いない？ラムネみたいなさ、なんだっけ、覚えてる？寿司先生とかもいわゆる代表するのが90年代の、ちょっと古い感じはするけど、でもすごいなんか素敵じゃん。それをさ思うと、何を言ってんだろうって感じだった。古いとはみたいなねえ。I feel it's personal preference. That's what I think. So I hope that lady didn't change her art style after that, because I thought it was perfect as it is. But I hear that a lot. People will go to like, you know, like a publisher and show their manga, and they'll be like, oh, your art style is old. And I'm like, and then people will complain that on Twitter, and then I'm kind of here like, ain't nothing wrong with that, like, you know. I think it's like maybe when somebody come up to you and be like, oh, like your art style is old, I think it's like maybe they're hinting it's outdated style, which was like bad. If somebody can draw really good, but if it's like an old style, like the anatomy is right, maybe they don't complain, but I don't know. But I feel like it's just biggery, you know? I think most of it, because I sometimes see people draw really old style, but like their anatomy and like their perspective is like really off, and it looks kind of weird.そう鳥山明先生も猪俣澄先生もどっちかっていうと、まあいわばさ古いタイプの絵柄だけど、でもなんかそれを見てね、うわ古いなんて思わなくない？かっこいいとは思うかもしんないけど、だから何を言ってんだろうと思っちゃった。なんか絵柄がこの人古臭いとかさ言ってくる人いるじゃん。でなんかその人たちのさツイッターとか見ると、別になんかまあ確かに90年代風だけどでも素敵じゃんみたいなね、そういうのあるんだけどさ。To be really honest, I actually don't like the popular current style manga or like anime. Hi Maito, how's it going? Like, you know, like the isekai kind of RPG type of style of art. I don't like those. I feel like the way they color it, the way they draw it, it's a little, it looks so general, and I can't really distinguish who drew this, you know. It doesn't look very authentic, you know. It's not unique. I like a unique art style, you know. Yeah, it's like generic, right? I don't know what's popular for manga anymore. Like one of those, like, whatchamacallit? I don't know how to explain it. You know, like the isekai type of light novel type of art. A lot of art style these days have gotten rounder and softer compared to the 90s. Yeah! And I don't know, I like a bold style. Or, you know how like JoJo? Baki? Like those kind of art style is like so unique. And I like things like that, you know? I love it too. JoJo Bizarre Adventure, like their art style is so like, you know, like fully cooked and it's so unique. And it just matches the tone of the story he's making, so... I think a more recent unique style I've seen is from Gachi Acta. Oh, isn't that the one problematic what was it? There was a scandal with that manga. What was it? The person who was writing it was like a diddler or something like that. Did you guys heard about that? I like JoJo. Like it's some of the. Let me Google this, Matcha. Yeah, they had like an issue with that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what happened. What was it? There was a scandal going on. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking about a different anime. There's so many like scandals going on with the Shogakukan publisher. A lot of people are getting a hit from it, you know?アクタージュの作者何が起きてるのこのアクタージュも聞くわ何をしたこの人たちなんかスキャンダルなかった最近なんかひどいことしたの誰かになんだろうアクタージュの作者は女子中学生でアクタージュの作者とこのガチアクタの作者は一緒なの Wait What?違う人じゃあ違うそのアクタージュを考えてんのかな私 I'm thinking about アクタージュ then ガチアクタit did sound kind of similarよろしくお願いしますThank you so much for the follow. Yeah, so like Akutage was like a The person who made the story of Akutaji was doing something really bad to a minor, and it seems like Shogakukan is like really notorious for doing like covering up for these bad people and offering them like a generous amount of second chance, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, like, man, it was like such a hideous crime, like so inhumane. I'm kind of surprised that she's still doing her best. Like in that situation, a lot of bad things happen to folks like that, unfortunately. Man, if I was her, I might go rogue. You know what I mean? I might start doing something really bad to other people to like seek revenge, But she didn't. She seemed like a sweet. I mean, of course, like these people are nice. That's why these bad people take advantage of that. I was watching Wicked 2, and there was this song called "No Good Deeds Goes Unpunished." And I was like, wait a minute, that should be my creed, because like I always believed in being good and nice and help out people, but whenever I do that, I feel like I don't get any respect, or I get bullied. Then I was like, I always had that weird feeling, like I knew it, and then I was telling Daisy maybe I should become like a really bad person to just protect myself, because I got bullied too. And and it was like recently too. So I was like, oh. And then I watched The Wicked 2, and Elphaba was singing this song called like "No Good Deeds Goes like Unpunished," and I was like, whoa, that's so true though. Like if you're like being super nice to people, they take I don't know, being nice to people might look like you're trying to be a goody two-shoes. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. If I see somebody in trouble, I wouldn't help. I would not help out. Now that is my motto. That is my creed now. I ain't gonna help people out. I was like, oh, this, lesson learned to me too. Feeding birds laxative? Why would I want to do that? Not just a bad person, but distancing becomes important. Yeah, I'm gonna do that from now on. I was like, oh, and I'm gonna distance myself from people, because like I feel like, yeah, like if you're sweet in this world, if you are sweet and like helpful, yeah, they're gonna take advantage of that. Oh, speaking of Johnny Somali, have you guys heard about him? I don't hear nothing. I don't even know what he's doing. Is he locked up now? I don't know. Is he still in Korea? I don't know. Ain't that kind of sad? Like he was trying to like be famous, but then kind of failed and became like a public enemy. Ah, 見たそれ私も見たよ。打点作戦ってやつでしょ。でもなんかね、残念ながらね、漫画の業界ってね、そういうね、なんかわけわかんないやつね、潜んでるんだよね。Thank you so much for the raid. He is doing 2 or 3 years in a labor prison? Really? He is locked up in Korea? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now. The dude about to be his verdict in next 2 months because apparently something about Korean culture is bad people. Is it like Johnny Somali gonna get prison time because he made like a deep fake? And I think in Korea the deep fake thingy, like if you generate like an image of like, you know, you yourself with some other girl kissing and stuff, I think that was like a big crime over there. Yeah, no, I think like Japanese hates him, Korean hates him, of course American people hates him, you know. Manga is doing good. Not sentenced yet, but registered offender because of the deepfake. Oh. I heard Japan canceled their cherry blossom festivals. In the one in Tokyo, yeah. Because like accordingly, a lot of foreigners came in and shook the tree and like climbed up on it and stuff like that. Really, Ascent? Damn. Yeah, I mean he is like an offender at this point, right? Making like weird deep fake. Yeah, there's a lot man. You know, like I was at a mall yesterday, or was it day before yesterday? I forgot when. But I saw this foreigner like here in Japan. Like he was so loud. He was American too, I could tell. And he was on his phone, on his speaker, talking super loud nearby the escalator. And he was like, yeah, like I'ma do this, I'ma do that, blah blah blah. And then I know he's American, right? The accent and everything. And then I was like, you know what, bruh, you won't even do that when you're in America. Like, you know, do you ever see anybody on the phone, like at Kroger's, just blasting, like talking on the speaker? I never see people like that in America, right? And this guy, he comes to Japan and on the speaker, talking right at the you know the exit place that you ride the escalator, and there's like a kind of like a place that you get out. He was like right in front of there, blocking everybody and just talking on the speaker. And I was like, bruh, you ain't gonna do that in America. Like, why are you gonna do that in Japan? Because they know Japanese people ain't gonna, you know, like in America when you're like on your speaker and talking really loud, people gonna be like, bruh. But in Japan they don't do that. They don't say anything. So that's why he's probably, you know, being obnoxious. I swear some people will visit Japan and be super obnoxious. Like, because they know they're not gonna get in trouble. Yeah, I feel like when you're like living in Japan and you know, like I don't know why, but like if you are from the state and if you start living in Japan, you most people try to adapt, right? You're not gonna try to like, you know, be loud or noisy. But I guess like if you are here to just visit and hang out, it doesn't matter, right? Like you can be hideous, like you can do something hideous, like, and you know, be all creepy, but nobody will, you know, get mad at you. But you know what, because a lot of people who are visiting here is being like really ridiculous. Unfortunately, a lot of Japanese people are starting to resent you know, people, you know, visit here, and I can definitely feel their fatigue. You know, they have visitor fatigue. It's gonna be difficult, you know, because I don't know, I feel like people with like social media now, they do stuff to like stand out or get views or get clout, and it just worsens. You know, living in Japan, I saw a lot from Japanese people too, and it's like Japanese is polite, but that politeness is just for visitors, you know? If you are a guest, they'll be polite, but if you start to live here for long, that wears off. And so that's why like I kinda understand why Japanese people don't get too mad over these visitors, because like they know they're gonna, you know, it's just a visitor. But like I feel like a lot of people just took advantage of that too much, so man, it's getting kind of ridiculous here. Yeah, it's like I think this is why they ban, just like Machari said, they're gonna start banning a lot of like I feel like since this is Japan, they're gonna start banning foreigners. Here in Japan, there's like stores, like bars that be like, oh, if you're a foreigner, they will, some stores will have like, hey, don't come in. Some like family owned places, they'll be like, oh, if you're a foreigner, don't come in. They have places like that, and a lot of people say that's racism, but at the same time, like, can you even like imagine dealing with people like that? So I don't know, it's like the chicken comes first or the egg comes first, maybe. But there's so many foreigners come in and just disrespect and, you know, cause a lot of trouble. Someone who has been there for 10 years got greeted by a Japanese person. Dude whipped out "Welcome to Japan." Thought he was about to get mugged. But he lived in the US before and was doing some casual chit-chat. Ooh. There should be like a secret code non-Japanese can say to show they are familiar with proper etiquette. You know what? You know what's sad? Like even if you are a foreigner living in Japan for so long, some people will still disrespect the culture because they have like resentment. So like it's not always the visitors that causes problem. And so that's why it's kind of like a difficult issue, I guess. Yeah. My dad was in the Marines, so he was in Okinawa, he was in Yokosuka and all that. And I remember like I think my dad was one of those people who put people in trouble, you know? Like my dad married a Japanese lady, but he did not respect the Japanese culture at all. And so I seen it both, you know? Like I see bad visitors, I see bad, just bad, bad behaviors, you know? Yeah, and this is why I'm still I feel like the Japanese government should have stamped Johnny Somali's passport as like don't ever come to Japan ever again, but they didn't do that. And so I was like, wow. They should start being more strict, you know? Like if you do something bad here, then you shouldn't come back. In any country, if you do bad in America and if you're visiting there, you shouldn't come back. It's also unfortunate the other way as well. Even if you're lived in Japan for a long time or even born there, the local will treat you as foreign if you look foreign. That is so true. So it's like there's definitely like a stigma with this topic, because like I feel like Japan have its demons too, you know? Like you know how like not all Japanese people, like it's like I don't understand. Like when I'm living in Japan now and I'm getting like really bad people like attacking me, you know? And I don't understand. It's like once yeah, maybe Japanese people are polite, but but that's just like almost like not all people are like this, but some, like I don't know. I met good Japanese people, but I feel like when I talk to people here, like I don't know. I feel like I don't belong, and I never felt very welcomed. It's sad because like I mean like people respect me when I meet people in a business setup. If I collaborate with a Japanese company, I will get respect. Or if I see people in my art gallery, of course I'll get respect because they're my fan. But if they don't know what I do, and if I go into a doctor's office, man, or like even stepping into a school or whatever, like if I'm taking some course or class, it's like I get disrespected. And I may think like maybe because there's still like a stigma towards maybe ladies here. I don't know. So I don't know what's the deal. But if you look a certain way, definitely you might get bullied, or you might be you have to like work a little bit hard to get your respect. But in America, I never I never really had that issue, so it just baffles me a little bit. Yeah. We don't want him back in America either. Yeah. What are we gonna do with Johnny Somali? But you know what's sad? There's a Japanese lady that is like Johnny Somali now. From Japan, made in Japan. I'm still shocked about this. I was like, wait, Japan have its own Johnny Somali, but it's a lady who cosplays. I was like, oh no, not the Johnny Somali, but the lady version. You guys don't know that? Oh my god, it's so bad. This lady, so bad. She became like a public enemy now. Oh my god. She's like Johnny Somali but Japanese. She done it. She made fun of the Eastern Japan earthquake that killed over like how many people were like dead from it. She kind of made fun of it. She said like, oh, lesson learned. What lesson? When people are dying. And so I was like, oh, she said that. And then she became like a public enemy now. Yeah, she did. It's such a mixed bag too. My father has lived and worked in Japan for 40 years, but some people will always treat him differently because gaijin, the political picture in Japan doesn't really help either. A lot of blame on foreigners to cover up the economic problem. Yeah, like Japan is definitely a little different, right? And like when I was in America, like I never felt like very foreign, because I was like raised as American, right? Because I'm half American. My dad's American, and I was like raised very Western. And so and then I came to Japan, living here from 2019. Yeah, and I feel like it's so hard to make friends here. And And yeah, it's very different. Like, but I'm so glad the people I met, the Japanese people I met through this stream, they are so supportive and nice towards me. So I really appreciate that. I think I'm lucky to like at least be able to stream and talk to my Japanese folks here, because they are super nice. Like maybe like I get always harassed at a doctor's appointment or places like that. I get mistreated a lot. But my Japanese people here, they're really kind and nice, and that really restored some face. What is this? Oh, there you go. Ooh, that's a little too much. Maybe. Oops. Oh, drink water. I can drink Coke. We are in 2 hours. Oh my god, yes. I don't like how I draw her eyes here. So let me fix that a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that. It makes her eyes look really flat. これ気に食わない、この瞳の描き方。下書きではいい感じに見えたんだけど。Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I think her eyes are a little bit too big. 目がね、大きすぎるのかも。I don't like using the shape tool because it makes the line art so smudged. Like it's like blurry now. I heard that they're gonna like Procreate gonna like fix that problem, but hopefully they do. And shake my head. Oh my god. I got kind of traumatized about that shaking hand thingy from yesterday. I was like, damn. Yeah, people are evil. So, like, in that movie, Wicked, no good deed ever go unpunished. So I stopped. 2026, I just stopped. I'ma be a full asshole. Not gonna even care about people, not gonna even help out people. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't do good stuff no more. That's my motto. That is my creed. I ain't gonna do nothing unless I get paid. Not to us, yeah, I'll be cool with you guys. But I ain't gonna be cool with everyone. I'll be beefing. Okay, let me go to the restroom real quick. でですよ。今ね、線画をやってるところなんだけど、ちょっとね、お手洗い行ってこようかな。Yeah, today's stream gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be a little bit short because I have to go grocery shopping. ちょっと待ってね、お手洗い行ってくる。Okay, I'm back. よし、戻ってきた。So, you guys, I'm thinking, man, I need to go grocery shopping, but I was thinking maybe I usually go grocery shopping with Daisy so she can like help me, help me. But then, I was thinking, maybe I should just hop on my bike and just go to the nearest grocery shopping place and get some grocery. And then maybe I can go to a real grocery shopping in Saturday or something like that. いい運動だよね。 なんかね、今日ね、買い出ししに行っちゃおうかな。自転車乗って近くのスーパーでなんか買おうかなと思ってるんだけど、何買ったらいい？ What should I buy, you guys? At a grocery place. I want to eat like a lot of veggies tonight. I want to eat a lot of steamed veggies. So I'm thinking about maybe buying like lotus root. I have carrot. Maybe some broccoli. Peas. Maybe like pumpkin. And some maybe mushroom. And I can steam it in my bamboo steamer. And make rice. But I want to make brown rice. And then make some miso soup maybe. And I have salmon. I have freezed salmon at home. So maybe I can do that. チンゲン菜嫌い。あんま好きじゃない。なんか苦くないあれ。私ね、あんま好きじゃないんだよ。そう。なんかね、私ね苦手。なんかね、水菜も別に出されたら食べるけど、チンゲン菜、水菜なんかね、そこら辺あんま好きじゃないんだよね。Buy the necessity today, then buy expensive stuff with Daisy. Yeah, that is my plan. That is my plan. So like, what should I get? Maybe I should make like a memo. Yeah, let's think about my grocery. そうだ、メモしようぜ。Grocery shopping. 何買おうかな？ What do I need? なんかね、今日はね、野菜を蒸したいのね。今日はね、せいろでお野菜を蒸したい。I wanna eat a lot of veggies today. 今日はね、レンコン、かぼちゃ。So, lotus root, pumpkin, broccoli, Yeah, I wanna eat a lot of veggies. So this is what I'm thinking. So today, I have a bamboo steamer at home. So like maybe if I can have some steamed veggies, and then maybe I can like grill some salmon. And then maybe I can eat rice. And then maybe some soup, like miso soup. Yeah, that'll be like a perfect meal. Cucumber. I do have cucumber. キュウリはね、家にあるよ。So, I have carrot, cucumber, onion at home. キャベツ？Yeah, I don't have cabbage. ご機嫌なご飯ですな。そう、今日はね、せいろ蒸しのご飯ね、食べた。昨日さ、聞いてくれる？ディスコードでも言ったんだけど、グリーンカレー食べたらめちゃめちゃ元気になった。Yesterday, I had green curry. So yesterday, I was like, you know what? I don't have nothing in my home. I had chickpeas, chicken thigh, and then I had green curry. So I made green curry. And oh my god, it was so good. グリーンカレー本当に最高じゃない？なんかちょっとさ、デイジーも昨日仕事でなんか嫌なことがあったのか、デイジーがもう限界みたいなこと言ってたの。でさ、グリーンカレー食べさせたらさ、What? Oh my god, a nice dessert. Thank you! In Matt's fault. ありがとう. Thank you so much for 1500 bits. 1500 bits ありがとう。デザート。Okay, you pick the dessert. What should I get? いいよ、デザート何がいい？ Yeah, you pick the dessert and I'll buy it. デザート？Dessert. Oh no, I don't even know what you don't like. You know, Oh, how about this? Should I get like a nice spring-like dessert? Like sakura flavor? Cherry blossom flavored dessert maybe? なんか桜餅とか桜系のデザートにしようか。1500ビッツもらっちゃったから。What about cherry blossom flavored sakura mochi? Yeah, sakura or strawberry is in season. それかいちご or you know what? I should eat strawberry. おはぎもいいね。Oh my god. That's funny. 1500 bits. Because that's about one pack of strawberries here. 上等な和菓子いけちゃうね。Plum balls? Ooh, you know what? I like those. The plum balls? Yes. Are you talking about those plum balls that is kind of crunchy? So it looks like the plum ball that have like a hole like that? カリカリ梅のことを話してる？ Oh my god, these plum balls? Like I will like crush it and then I will put it with my rice cooker. It's so good. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I will get some strawberries. 1500ビッツで1パックイチゴ買ってくるわ。1000円ぐらいだもんね、イチゴ。You're making me hungry. Me too, me too. So today I should do that. Oh, I need bread. Wait a minute, hold up, I need bread. 待って、あれじゃん、パン必要じゃない。Oh, I need bread. I need bread and ham so I can get some sandwich. サンドイッチ作りたいからパンとスライスハム。チーズ、I have cheese. チェダーチーズはね、家にあるから大丈夫。I should get cottage cheese. コテージチーズも買っとこう。You know, when I get really hungry at night, I'll get like the saltine cracker and I'll put cottage cheese on top of it and I eat it. It's kind of nice. Mayo? I think I have mayo at home. I have mayo, milk. What else? What else? I have sriracha. I have ketchup. I do have egg. I have an egg. What else do I need? Yeah, maybe bread, ham, cottage cheese, lotus root, pumpkin, broccoli, cabbage, and a dessert, and that's gonna likely be strawberries. Because I have carrot, cucumber, onion, egg, and stuff like that. And I have milk, mayo. そう、卵サンドできる。そう、卵サンド食べたいと思っちゃった。The cracker with cottage cheese and honey, so good. Oh yes, it's so good. You know, I buy this honey from Tully's. Tully's is like a, I think Tully's used to be like an American Chicago-born coffee shop, but we have Tully's in Japan too, and they sell these Tully's honey. It's so good. It is so good. And it's really, it's kind of like liquidy, so it's really easy to squeeze out. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of liquidy. Tastes so good. Washington State? Oh, it's from Washington? I thought it was Chicago. Oh, wait, Starbucks is probably Chicago. Not, is it? Maybe. Tully's from Washington State? Okay, I see. What else do I need? Wait, Starbucks is Seattle? Where the hell am I getting Chicago? What the hell? Am I crazy? What else should I I'm gonna go to the BJ supermarket because that's the closest one. I'm gonna go there and get some grocery. What else? Bread. I want peanut butter actually. You know what I was thinking for Easter? I want to make Reese's. I'm gonna make Reese's. Tully's honey is only in Japan? What the hell? What should I get? What kind of groceries? I feel like I'm missing something though. I needed something. Maybe I need creamer for my coffee. I should stop drinking coffee, but I can't. Yeah, I want to make Reese's. I like Reese's. Daisy was like, damn, I miss Reese's. And I was like, yeah, me too. So I'm thinking maybe I should make like a Reese's cup. Or like a Reese's egg. And then eat it in Easter. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ride my bike and buy all of this. So I think this will be enough. So lotus root, pumpkin, but it's like sliced one, not like the whole thing. Lotus root, pumpkin, broccoli, cabbage. Dessert will be strawberry, bread, ham, cottage cheese, and a creamer for my coffee. I think this is, yeah. And you know what? I should get potato chips. Potato chips. Yeah, something crunchy and nice, you know? You summoned me out of lurk with Reese's? Yes. You know, I should make like Reese's egg. So it's like Reese's, but it looks like a robin's egg for, what was it? For Easter? なんかリーシーズ作ろうかなと思った。for Easter. Easter robin egg Reese's. Reese's, how do I spell it? I forgot. Yeah, we should do that. Because, you know, this is what I heard. So if you wanna, you know how the inside of the Reese's, it's basically, so peanut butter, almond powder, powdered sugar, and maple syrup. So you combine all of these ingredients in a bowl, right? And then with your hand, use a glove, you can kind of like roll it and make it into like a kind of like an egg-shaped ball, right? And then you can dip that in chocolate. So you get like a toothpick and then dip it in chocolate. And then when you dip it in chocolate, I think this should be like white chocolate so you can draw on it. And then pop it in the freezer for 10 minutes. Or refrigerator, anything to cool it down. So then you will have this like Reese's egg. So if you cut it open, it's gonna be like Reese's inside. But you can actually decorate this if you want. If you have like food coloring, mix it with like water a little bit, maybe splatter it, and then you can make like a robin's egg, right? I should do that for Easter. What do you guys think? It might be yummy. Yeah. That'll be good. なんかね、4月のイースターさ、こういうさ、なんかロビンエッグみたいなリーシーズ作ってもいいかも。Yeah, it's gonna be a good treat. So I'm thinking, or Daisy was telling me, why won't you make like a big ass Reese's? So, and then, you know, I have these like tart pan to bake like tart in it. So it looks like this, right? So what if I put all the Reese's in it and then pour the chocolate and make a big Reese's cup. That'll be fun too. That'll be fun. I'll do either. I'll do the robin egg or this one. I might do this one because I don't have to shape it, you know? We can make a big ass Reese's tart, like a whole of it, you know? Yeah, so it'll be like a cake when you like cut it in. It'll be like that. That'll be fun. Reese's mini pie, but man, if I'm gonna make a mini pie, I need to buy it, right? I need to buy the. I don't have muffin tin. I don't have it, so I don't want to buy anything. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be lazy and do this. Reese's cheesecake is pretty good. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Wait, we can do that too. So like add maybe like a cheesecake at the bottom layer. Spread the Reese's peanut butter and then pour. Oh my god, it's gonna be better than Cheesecake Factory. Oh my god, I love cheesecake. Do you guys like cheesecake? Oh my god, cheesecake's the only cake that I will be happily to eat. I can't do whipped cream. You know, the creamy stuff makes me kind of, you know, I need to go to the shitter. You know what I mean? So I can't do that. But I don't know. Cheesecake never upset my stomach, you know. Cheesecake, ne, いいよね. Yeah, my stomach gonna hurt if I go to Starbucks, I always ask them to get rid of the whipped cream. I cannot do whipped cream. Your favorite is strawberry cheesecake? Oh my god, strawberry cheesecake is always good. Always good. Yeah, anything cheesecake, like peanut butter cheesecake, plain cheesecake, New York baked cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, any cheesecake will do. Oh, I love carrot cake. Oh my god, I love carrot cakes too. Oracle, did you see that? The Cheesecake Factory is skimping on their cheesecake. Like, you know how when you go to Cheesecake Factory, you'll get like a big ass portion of it like this? But now, it's like so thin. It's like this. Chocolate Kahlua? Yeah, they're skimping. Oh my god. I was talking about it. So like back in the day, right? When we used to go to Cheesecake Factory, like it looked like this, but now it's like this. I'm not even joking. It's so sad. I want some, you know what, carrot cake is good too. キャロットケーキも食べたい。キャロットケーキも美味しいし、チーズケーキも美味しいよね。Yeah, I don't trust the Cheesecake Factory no more, unfortunately. But anyways, guys, I think I'm ready to go grocery shopping now. Because, you know, I need to get some food. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. 今日はね、じゃあこれくらいにしとこうかな。とりあえず今、ちょっと待ってね。So, what do we do now? Let's see. So, 今ね、こんな感じで、ネームみたいなやつをこう書いて、で、今、こう、線入れをしているところです。で、明日ね、もっと線入れ、明日線入れ終わらせて、明日スクリーントーン作業とかね、できるようにしたいと思います。So before I go, I need to let you guys know that I have to say this every single time. I am partner pushing in YouTube, and right now we are very close to become monetized on YouTube. So if you guys want to help me out, if you guys watch the VOD on YouTube, my YouTube is sushidog_art. And if you watch whenever you feel like it, you don't have to do it. I don't want to push anybody, but if you guys can watch my VOD, that's gonna help me out so much. I can't do the link. Because I'm Twitch partner, I'm not supposed to put my YouTube link, so I have to say it verbally. So it's gonna be like a breach of contract, so I can't really type it in. But if you guys can help me out, that'll be great. Yeah, and if you can like and sub to my YouTube channel, that'll be great too. Because I am making YouTube shorts a lot, and if you guys can like that, share that to your friend, that'll be absolutely great too. で、今日はね、これくらいにしておこうかなと思います。ちょっとね、買い出しを行ってこようかな。もう本当にご飯ないからさ。で、まあね、行く前にね、いつも言ってるんだけど、寿司ドッグ、なんと YouTube のチャンネル収益化、すごいリーチ、もうリーチ、めちゃめちゃかかってます。あ、Thank you! クスクスありがとう。リーチ、めちゃめちゃ現在かかっております。なので、もしね、寿司ドッグ、ちょっと手伝ってやろうっていう人は、過去の配信、アーカイブを見てくれたりすると、めちゃめちゃ助かります。でね、もうそろそろ、その総再生時間、3000時間っていうのになって、で、3000時間になったら YouTube パートナーに申請ができて、4000時間達成すると、もう完璧なフルな、パートナーになる。まあ、3000時間取ったらさ、1000時間なんて、その後あっという間に取れちゃうからさ、とりあえず3000時間目指してます。You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's always so fun to talk to you guys. I really appreciate everybody. And I will talk to you tomorrow. 明日、また明日ね。Yeah, sorry, I need to go grocery shopping. I have nothing.I have nothing, guys. Like, I need food and I don't have lunch. あ、ケツムチさんもありがとう。なんかね、とりあえず今から買い出し、チャリンコ乗って買い出し行ってきますわ。でね、何買おう？いちご買ってくるわ。ね、いってらっしゃい。